I believe that the more processes you have allow you to focus on culture, because I think what happens a lot of times as far as culture is when it comes to an organization, and I've seen it in the different industries that I've been a part of. I'm a partner in certain businesses in the health and fitness space. I work with government agencies, I work with churches, and then I have my firm itself. And what I often see is that when people talk about culture, people talk about internal culture, personality, and things of that nature. But what I've often seen, and I would love to hear anybody's thoughts, is that the hardest person to get rid of in an organization, from what I've seen in my experience, is a person who has a great personality, who makes people feel special, who makes people feel welcomed, who's not gossiping about people, who's a happy person, but also isn't performing, right? Because what happens is if that person you have to get rid of, the hiccup that you run into is, from what I've seen, it makes people question and say, well, like if that person got let go, what does that mean for me? And like people start feeling some type of way. And so going back to the processes, I believe processes allow you to eliminate that, right? Because if you have a process, right, and you have a task for somebody, if they're doing the task, you can focus on the person. But if they're not doing the task, you can focus on getting a different person in place. Like I said, the hardest person that I've seen organizations have trouble letting go of is the person with an electric personality, but the person who's not performing their task in the day to day. But I've also seen that if you don't give that person a process to follow, what happens is they go and try to do their own thing. And if they are an electric person, they're a social person, they're so focused on that aspect that they're not focused on the task at hand.